All right, legends, grab yourself a drink, pull up a chair, and imagine turning on daytime television in 1966. I mean, you'd be expecting cooking tips, maybe a quiz show, possibly someone fainting dramatically in a hospital corridor. But you switch on the telly and instead you get vampires, curses, time travel, and witchcraft, all on a weekday afternoon. The show presenting all this was Dark Shadows, and somehow it worked. So this week at the Alternative Pub, we're looking at what might be the strangest horror TV success story. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Or you can just call me a tosser in the comments. It's up to you, really. Anyway, let's get into it. Here's the twist. Dark Shadows didn't actually start out as horror. It was just meant to be a gothic soap opera with a moody mansion, family secrets, and plenty of melodrama. It was all very windswept coasts and emotional staring out of windows kind of a vibe. And for the first few months, the ratings were fine. Not explosive, but respectable. And then someone had the idea, what if we had a vampire? And not just any vampire, but one Barnabas Collins. See, Barnabas wasn't actually meant to be permanent. He was introduced as a temporary villain, but audiences absolutely loved him. Jonathan Frid played him with a tragic, tortured elegance and as a dangerous but romantic figure. And suddenly, the show absolutely explodes. It goes from gothic soap to full-blown supernatural fever dream with vampires, ghosts, parallel timelines, witches, and possession, which was pretty crazy for 4 p.m. on a Tuesday. Dark Shadows was filmed fast, like soap opera fast. There was minimal retakes, flood lines were kept in, a bit like this channel really, boom mics occasionally dipping into shot. Sometimes you can literally see the set pieces wobble, and you know what? It doesn't matter because there's something charming about it. It feels alive, unpolished, and unfiltered. It's a bit like a piece of theatre that got accidentally broadcast nationwide, and that rawness almost makes it creepier. Dark Shadows did something important. It proved horror could live on television long term. Before prestige horror TV, before streaming, before binge culture, this was daily serialized storytelling. It built fandom, real fandom. There was fan mail, merchandise, teen magazines covering a vampire like he was a rock star, and it blurred the line between soap opera and genre television. And that was a huge achievement. As the show progressed, Dark Shadows got more and more mental. There were time travel arcs, alternate universes, full witch storylines, and it was like at some point the writers just went, you know what, we'll just try anything. But the cool thing was audiences stayed because by then Collins sport felt real. You weren't just watching a show, you were visiting it. So, was Dark Shadows polished? Not always. Was it subtle? Not particularly. Was it strange? Absolutely. But that's the point. A daytime gothic vampire soap opera shouldn't have worked, especially not in the 1960s. And yet, it created one of television's earliest horror icons. It walked so later genre TV could run. And honestly, that makes it one of the strangest and most important horror success stories in TV history. Let me know in the comments, what are some of your favorite Dark Shadows episodes? And anyway, cheers.